into the water.
Fox Eyes Walter Morris is live near Spanish Landing with what it takes to move the ship. Okay, Walter, you gonna laugh?
Oh,
you
Walter,
say it.
oh, Walter's got. Oh, Walter's laughing.
Replica. You gotta take it slow, man. Replica.
Well,
That's why I've just been calling it the San Salvador. Yeah, well, they finally moved it, and man, this thing is big. Take a look. 150 tons. Getting it on that barge wasn't easy. It took a long time and a lot of hours. In fact, we've got some video of the big move we watched about an hour ago as those crews slowly inched it onto the barge. Again, 4 years and $6 million to get to this point. We've got about 300 volunteers putting in thousands of hours of work to get here. Right now, I'm going to bring in Mark, the project manager. First of all, good morning, man. How does it feel to finally see it on the barge?
It's quite a relief. It's been a fun project, but also from this point on, it's more conventional work. This has been exciting and a little bit scary. So.
Talk to me a little bit about that, because this was just somebody's idea to build this replica, and then now we know it took about 4 years of construction, but this is a much longer project, really.
In 1990, the Port of San Diego originally thought this would be a good idea to build something which was representational of the beginning of maritime history in San Diego. They hired a naval architect to work something out, had some preliminary designs, and eventually dropped it. We picked this up around 10 years ago, brought in naval historians, naval architects from around the world to pretty much argue over what the vessel would have been. Eventually came to some consensus. It was a Spanish galleon about this size. Started building it. We have a local naval architect named Doug Sharp, who then took that vision and created it into a ship that looks pretty much like Cabrillo's would have been, we think. We hope he would recognize it to a certain extent. But beyond that, it is Coast Guard certified as a 21st century passenger carrying vessel.
Now, talk to me a little bit about some of the challenges. I understand you guys have hit a lot of roadblocks just getting to this point, even getting it to its new home to put it in the water.
Yeah, a lot of challenges throughout, finding the proper materials for it. They aren't building that many big wooden ships anymore anywhere in the world. But as we came to the final point, trying to get it to where we could actually get it down to the water, rain delays, difficulties determining its actual weight and whether a crane in town was heavy enough to lift it. So finally we determined to not make it a major public event like our original plans, but to launch it here as privately as we could, although you can tell we've drawn a crowd anyway. So this process, we lost a couple of days to rain, lost 1 day to a little bit of mechanical difficulties, but this morning just went beautifully. It's now on the barge in the water. It's going to be carried down to the South Bay by Marine Group Boat Works on their trailer that they generously donated for our use, and we'll have it continue work on there in the water, and we hope to have our public debut as a sailing ship for Festival of Sail in September.
Great. Well, thank you very much and congratulations. So there you have it. All the work not done yet. Again, the finishing touches going on, and then it'll be in the water, and hopefully the public will be able to check it out in September. That's going to do it from here in Spanish Landing. Shali Raul, I'll send it back to you.
All right, Walter. Thank you.
Flames destroy a house in Jamul, leaving 2 people without a place to stay. A neighbor says that a